Hello chess lovers, Soren here, and in today's video we're going to analyze an interesting game. American Chess International Master Levy Rozman is on the white side, who is more famous as a chess YouTuber and Twitch streamer, and his opponent is 12-year-old Nigerian American chess prodigy Tani Edewumi. This game is from 2022 New York Summer Invitational. Rozman opened up with e4, to which Tani answered with c5. Sicilian defense is on the board. What surprised me is that Tani's rating is already beyond 2300. His rating is 2309. Yeah, looks like that Tani made a huge progress. Bishop f4 is considered to be a rare move, and this move at the top level was made by Richard Rappert against Caruana a year earlier in 2021. d6 was Tani's answer, after which we have an exchange of knights on c6, and white is establishing this well-known Maroczy bind. Queen c2 and queen f6. In the game mentioned above in Rappert-Caruana game, the latter chose e5 continuation, but in our game we have queen f6 with a double attack. That's why, in order to neutralize both threats, white moved the bishop all the way to c1. Then came knight e7, knight c3, c5, bishop e3, knight c6, and white boldly castled queenside. With castling queenside, you are exposing your king in future for attacks, but in return you are also getting a nice attacking chance on the king side. Knight before queen b1, rook b6, h4, and already there is this nasty threat knight c7 check followed by bishop g5. That's why black blocked this diagonal. If knight c7 check, then just king f8. It's playable, but white decided not to announce that check, attacked black knight. Knight goes back to a6, already covering the c7 square, queen c2 h5, rook h3 g6, bishop g5 queen e5, bishop d2, black castled king side finally, and bishop a5. White is making too many moves with his bishop, you know. f4 is preferable, but we have bishop a5, rook goes back to b7 g3, queen goes back to g7, another move with the bishop, queen h6 check, bishop d2. Well, at least at this point it was better to go for f4. Anyways, we have bishop d2, queen g7, finally f4 is on the board, and d5 black is striking in the center, which can allow black to open up the position and get a nice attack. Also, black is relying on the fact that the rook on h3 is awkwardly placed, and it was in here that white made a mistake, played bishop c3. Another move with this bishop. I've already forgot how many moves were made by this dark squared bishop. Stockfish suggests a prophylactic rook h2 move, moving away the rook from this vulnerable diagonal. Yes. If d4, then g4. Yeah. Instead we have bishop c3. Let's see what's the problem with it. It provoked a d4, and yes, black got protected passed pawn on the d4 with a tempo. Bishop d2, another move with the bishop, knight b8, freeing the a6 square for the knight. And now, yeah, where are you going to put your knight? That's a question. e5, a6. So white created a foothold on d6, but now look what's going to happen. Then came this e5, and now it becomes clear that this rook is definitely not on the best square. Rook goes back to h2, bishop f5. This is crushing, guys. What's happening? Bishop d3, white is in a cramped position, and now what to play? It's black to move. Yes, let's go for it. This time we have e4. Did you manage to find this move? Bishop takes, and d3. This is amazing. Tani sacrifices his pawns one after another, and this is something which allowed him to open up this diagonal. Bishop takes d3, bishop takes d3. The bishop is untouchable because the queen should guard the b2 square, and so white is just losing a piece. Takes, bishop takes c4, white resigned. White is a piece down, and yeah, there is no need to proceed. Victory is a matter of moves. That's why, once again, we have a resignation. Let's take a look at that combination once again. So a6, and then after an exchange on d6, we have e5. White rook retreats, bishop f5, and then e4. A pawn sacrifice, another sacrifice, and the queen's diagonal is open. A marvelous combination by Tani, relying on the fact that these pieces were awkwardly piled up, the rook was awkwardly placed, and so yeah, black prevails. Hope that you enjoyed this final combination. Feel free to share with your friends as well, and in the end a simple chess puzzle where the task is to win with the white pieces. As usual, we'll wait for your answer in the comment section. Thanks for watching, we'll see you in my next video. Take care.